Jesus, 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 the name above all names.
Welcome to Jesus Drone Show, the largest drone show in the history of North America, and it's happening tonight right here in Manvel, Texas at Jesus.
Night 4, narrating the drone shows. Trent, how we feeling?
Feeling awesome, Pastor Jason, but your voice sounds like it's past the point of weary. Does the burden weigh heavy?
Oh, I see what you're doing here.
Does it all feel like it's too much to carry?
Trent, let me tell you about my Jesus. He makes a way when there seems to be no way.
Come on, yeah, I can't hide my Ann Wilson fandom.
And why should you? She was amazing tonight.
I'll tell you what is amazing, what happened on Monday of Holy Week.
Yeah, Jesus walks straight to the temple and starts flipping tables.
With some righteous anger.
They had made it a den of thieves.
When it should have been a house of prayer.
My name is Caleb, and I sell lambs. I don't sell them for food or for feast, I sell them for sacrifice. I am a businessman, and in Jerusalem, this is the busiest week of the year.
Repent, for the kingdom is at hand.
This morning, my little girl asked me why the lambs have to die. I told her how we were once slaves in Egypt and how God commanded us to mark our doors with the blood of a lamb so that death would pass over us. And every year we're reminded the lamb must die so the people can go free.
On the first day, you shall remove leaven out of your houses. For 7 days, no leaven is to be found in your houses. If anyone eats what is leavened, that person will be cut off from the congregation of Israel. You shall eat nothing leavened. In all your dwelling places, you shall eat unleavened bread.
At home, my wife and daughter have been cleaning for days. They've been scraping leaven from the corners, sweeping the floors, and burning the crumbs. Leaven is a symbol of sin. We scrub it from our houses so we can focus on the Holy One. We clean the house so we can worship.
Tell all the congregation of Israel that on the 10th day of this month, every man shall take a lamb according to their father's houses, a lamb for a household. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male a year old.
But when I reached the temple courts, there was no quiet, just the chaos of the market. Coins clinking, animals bleeding, men arguing over the price of salvation. It didn't feel holy. It felt efficient, necessary. Without booths like mine, the system doesn't work. There is no worship, or so I thought. Then Jesus walked in. He didn't act like a pilgrim. He acted like the owner. He wasn't examining the temple. He was examining us. And for the first time in 20 years, I felt like an intruder in my own booth. He looked grieved. Then his grief turned into holy anger.
using the whip cords, he drove them all out of the temple with their sheep and oxen. And he poured out the coins of the money changers and overturned their tables. It is written, "My house shall be called a house of prayer, but you make it a den of thieves."
You turn this holy place into a marketplace with hungry hands and greedy eyes. My sadness turns to thunder in my soul, a fire burning out of cold control. I've had enough. It's time to flip the tables. Get out, take your sin and leave this place. My Father's house will be a house of prayer, not a den of thieves and desperate.
Tables flipped, silver rained on the pavement like hailstones. My lambs scattered in every direction, but in the center of the storm, he was focused, power under control. You could hear his pain as he shouted,
For everyone.
I felt helpless. My security was gone, my inventory was lost. But as I finished searching for missing coins, I could feel the atmosphere change. Jesus began to teach. The blind and the lame came to him right there in the courts, and he healed them. For the first time, the temple felt quiet. It felt clean. Then I understood. God's house needed to be cleansed from sin so we could truly worship, and Jesus was the only one who could do it. But what about sacrifice? A lamb still must die so the people can go free. Where will we ever find a spotless lamb?
The people in first century Jerusalem were selling animals to temporarily cover their sins, a cycle that never ended. It feels like they needed a better system, but the truth is they needed a better lamb, one who could take away their sins once and for all. They needed Jesus. We need Jesus. For Jesus, our Passover lamb, has been sacrificed for all.
The name above all names. Don't delay. Make him your Savior today.